Good afternoon. Hope everyone had a excellent Easter. See what I did there? Yeah, I'm that person. I do that kind of stuff. I can be annoying. Just getting my music set up. So today is senior startup. What that means is that we are going to cover some of the basics. And on Q&A on Friday, I kind of went over, last year someone requested for me to cover lunges. So today I've decided I'm going to cover some fall risk prevention stuff, which goes along with pick up your feet, okay? So as opposed to shuffling, as we get older, we don't really have a reason to step over Legos and toys and stuff like that. This movement side to side starts to get scary, so we have a tendency to only walk straight, okay? And then the next thing that comes into play with that is that we feel like we're losing our balance because we don't really have very much of it anymore outside of here. So picking up one foot when we're walking forward kind of throws off balance a little bit, and it gets a little scary. So then people aren't lifting their feet up as much, and they start to get where their muscles legitimately atrophy to the point where you're kind of doing the shuffle thing. Shuffling kind of feels safer, and you feel more balanced because you feel like you're going to be off balance if you pick one foot up or over the other. So we do a couple of things. I do a couple of things, and everyone that works in the industry, especially the specialized in elderly, the silver sneakers, Trivity, all that stuff, really focuses a lot on marching, picking your feet up, strengthening the hip flexors, strengthening the leg muscles, and I focus really big on strengthening the pelvic area. So it's not about just having flexibility to step outside. It's about having the strength and the comfortable feeling of being able to step out and put weight out there and know that we're going to be okay. So one of the things I do for that is squats or different variations of squats. But I think today I'm going to stick to the outside hip muscles and the obliques. So I'll cover two exercises that I do for that. I'm trying to remember which one I want to do. We'll do the oblique raises and the crunches. And you may have seen this in one of my videos before. It's where I say crunch and punch, crunch and punch. So, and I'll explain how the obliques play a part in, you'll see my 11-year-old in the background. She's just getting up and moving around. So this is our obliques, okay? These are called the outside of the hip, as I call it, pelvic girdle, okay? It starts here. We have to have these muscles got to be strong, these muscles be strong, these muscles got to be strong, okay? But most of us usually just focus on we're moving forward, so that balanced up those muscles that keep us going forward. What works with this out here is the oblique, okay? That's what allows me to do this, and I am on balance still. So if I start to lose my balance, my feet are still together. If I start to lose my balance, this over here is going to engage to catch me and pull me back over, okay? So it's kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Leaning Tower of Pisa, right? It's going to go, it's leaning this way. That's a foundation issue, right? It's not very strong down here, but over time, the bricks and stuff on the other side are also starting to break down from too much pressure. These over here are going to start breaking down from not using it, from the issues of not using the pressure too. So if we're not using these, they're going to decondition, they're going to break down, and they're not going to be strong enough. The other thing is that these are your support beams. So in a wall, you have a post every, what is it? I think it's like 16 inches or whatever. So you have to have stability one way or the other. I tell people that if you're watching a show about remodeling the inside of the house, you always get the person that says, oh, I want the open floor plan. Oh, but you can't knock this wall out. It's a load-bearing wall, okay? If you knock that wall out and it's a load-bearing wall, you have to replace it with a support beam. These are load-bearing walls. Your obliques are your load-bearing walls. They are your support beams for side to side. the muscles in your hips right here and the outside of the hips, the abductors, abductors, are also part of the load-bearing walls in the hip flexor, not the hip, in the pelvic girdle, that allow us to move the hips and our legs out this way, and stability this way and this way, okay? So you're going to learn the oblique crunch, which is what I like to do. It's called like a crunch and punch. And I'm gonna get my dumbbells. We are, there's, my kids, she has a sign behind me right now asking me questions. The charger's either in the other room or not. So I have to say, we are not Campbell's. That's Campbell's again. I have to keep saying we are not sponsored by Campbell's Soup or SpaghettiOs. That's right. I feed my kids SpaghettiOs. Get you a chair. And I'm actually going to move this one over here to make it a little bit easier. I'll show you what I'm doing. We're going to do oblique crunches and hip raises, kickouts. She's so mad at me right now because I have her charger. All right, I'm gonna put some music on, but here's what we're gonna do. You're gonna put the can or the dumbbell in your hand and you're gonna punch the sky. Hold on to the chair over here, and when you're standing up, I don't want this hip out. You'll see that line? If you're sitting into this hip, you're actually pushing the muscle out and you're stretching it, that ligaments and tendons even more. So you want this hip in. So you're actually going to use the chair, and I'm actually gonna lean to the chair a little bit. What that's gonna do is allow me to balance on this leg. So I'm gonna work this hip here. Then I'm gonna take this foot, and I'm actually gonna point it that way. I got this punched up in the air. As I pick my knee up to the outside, I'm gonna bring my elbow down, and I'm kind of crunching it up, then I'm punching the sky again. And I'm gonna crunch, and I'm gonna punch. You should feel a pulling or crunching or muscle contraction in the left side of your stomach, all the way on the outside, right up underneath the ribs. So I don't want you leaning into it this way. I see this a lot. This ends up popping out. Now I'm losing my balance that way. You're just picking your knee up and then putting it back down. Picking your knee up, putting it back down. If the punch is too much, put your hand out for balance over here and just pick the knee up and back down, leaning towards the chair. So you're actually using the oblique to lift your leg and put it back down, okay? That's gonna be the first one that we'll do. Then the next one we're gonna do is a abductor contraction, basically. I call it a hip kick. So I kind of kick it out to the side. The balance is gonna be in the same place. You're still going to have that hip in where you're standing up, sitting on top of it, using the chair for stability, leaning over a little bit. The only thing is I don't want to stand on this foot, okay? I want all of my weight. I'm getting comfortable and used to shifting my weight over. So I want to put all of my weight on my foot that's next to my stabilizer over here, okay? Then I want you to pick that foot out. You want it off the ground as your starting point, okay? You don't want to be standing on it. You don't want to hang it on the floor. Pick it up as a starting point. And you're going to raise it as far as you can, pause, and then bring it back down, but don't bring it all the way to the floor. You're trying to do what I call floating the foot. You're trying to float the foot, so you're going to raise it, hold, return, hold. Raise, hold, return, hold. Look, some of you, this is what it's going to look like because you don't have the strength or range of motion to pick it up all the way here. I'm actually not kicking. I'm using my outside hip to raise my foot out and back in. And if that is too much, you can bend the knee just a little bit. Same thing. You're still just wanting to kick out to the side and back in. So it's not going to go out as much. It's going to come back in that way. So those are going to be the two that we're working on today to get our fall risk prevention, catching yourself, stepping out this way. And I'll show you a couple of warm-up things that I do, which is side to side for it. So, let's turn my music on. Sit in your chair. If you want to do your standing warm-up, you're welcome to. Oh, it's going to give me the I gotta do the which one first? Commercials on Spotify. Okay, so remember, you want to sit on the edge of your chair, and you want to sit up straight because we want to start using those back muscles, okay? And you're going to start marching in your chair. Marching in your chair. Just down there. Hey, James. Hey, Ursula. Hey, Jeff. Good morning. Or afternoon. It's afternoon. I keep forgetting. I'm used to teaching classes in the morning, so I always say good morning. What is that? Don't. Just don't. She's drawing pictures on a dry erase board behind the computer. Trying not to interrupt me. All right. So what we're going to do now, instead of doing that rainbow is, I just want you to tap out and in. Okay? And you're going to alternate. Right to the left, right, left. Remember, your taps may look like this, and that's fine. Let me turn that down just a sec so you can see my feet better. Let me get better with the camera. Tapping out and tapping in. I'm using my hands on the chair to stabilize myself. This time, you're going to kick forward. You're just going to kick forward. Look, your kicks may be out here. They may just be taps on the floor. Any of this, good for me. Just do what you can, okay? Nice. Now, on that right leg and left hand, you're going to reach and kick. Reach and kick. This is going to look like this, and then back to center. Twist, back to center, twist. I'm very flexible here, so if you're down here or you're tapping, all you're doing is just reaching outside that knee. You're trying to feel a nice twist where in the obliques. We're warming that up. 10 taps on the other side. Here we go. 1, in. 2, in. If you're punching, 3, 4, 5. If you need a stabilizer, hold the chair. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Take that right leg. Go ahead, lean back. Pull that knee to the chest. Roll the ankle 3 times to the right. We're warming up our ankles because we're going to use the stabilizing muscles in our ankles to stand on them a lot. Point and pull. Point and pull. Point and pull. Let that knee come out a little bit. You're going to move it over towards the armpit and pull it in towards your armpit. And then relax that foot. Ease that leg down. Go ahead. And I'm in the basket weave. Pull up on my hands. I'll show you what that means. Pull that left knee to chest. Round. Roll that foot 3 times to the left. 3 times to the right. Because y'all can do that last night is how your ankle working. Roll. Point and pull. Point and pull. Last time. Point and pull. Relax it a little bit. Move it out towards the armpit and pull it towards the armpit. Relax that foot. You should feel this a little bit on the inside of the thigh or the groin. All right, got that basket weave overhead. Remember, all you're doing is rocking back and forth. Rocking back and forth. You're not trying to get over here and pull all crazy. You're just moving the shoulders. Y'all see my back moving and arching a little bit? See how that's opening out too? Go ahead and stand up. And then now march in place. Little journey. Yeah, I got it right. It's like, am I right? Okay, so we're going to go for that high knee march. If you need the chair to hold on to, here. Kick the knee up as high as you can. This is a big deal for fall prevention, having the strong lower abs and the hip flexors. This may be your high. That's fine. But once again, you're doing what you can. You should feel a stretching in your butt, maybe your lower back. Those of you picking it up as high as you can to your chest, you're using this for stabilizer. You can be forward, you can be here, you just warming all that up. Now we're gonna hit the outside of the hips, okay? So this is what keeps us able to step over stuff, not be freaked out. So we're now going to step to the left and step back in. To show you what I mean. I'm gonna go out, I'm putting my weight here, and I'm pushing up. I'm gonna bend this knee a little bit when I step out, and I'm gonna push back to center. What you wanna do is have that chair in front of you so that you can hold your stability. Do 5 on one side, 5 on the other. To the right and up. You should feel a little bit of a stretch, and then you're pushing back up. The other thing is, when I sit, you should see my booty going back. So I'm not doing this into my knee forward, to my butt up. Don't want that. I want to sit my butt back and push forward. Nice. Now we're going to alternate back and forth. You're going to go left, together, right, together. Left, together, right, together. Last one. Left, together, right, together. Come up to the side. Grab that foot and pull it to your butt. Remember, you can sink your foot inside the back and your finger in the back of the shoe. A couple of my dear pairs of my tennis shoes actually has a hook in it I can grab. I'm actually wearing kind of a capri type legging today, so you can sink your foot and your finger inside there and pull. Some of you, it may look like this, or it looks like this, or you kind of look like this. Over time, you will open, 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 and get to here, okay? Ease that down, step out nice and wide. Deep breath in, butterflies at the top. We're gonna come down and we're just gonna reach forward. If you need the chair, this is geared towards seniors, you need the chair, hold on and reach forward. Notice that I'm sitting my butt back. The name of the game, keep your knees as straight as you can, reaching forward. Not down to fall over, reaching out forward. Bend the knees, roll up. My favorite, toe heel it in. Side to side shuffle to the other side. Take that right foot to the right butt cheek. Keep going. Keep stretching. Joanne. Hello, Joanne. You got Alicia working out with you? You better, because I'm going to call later and harass her if she's not. Nice. All right, this time you're not stepping out as wide, just at least hips width apart. Deep breath in. Remember, if you hold on to that chair if you need to, same thing. I'm reaching out forward, sitting back on my butt. What does it look like? Just like we did before. You see how my booty's going that way? I don't want to lean forward, and I'm not trying to fold over. Straight back, reaching out front, butt goes back. And come up. Nice. All right, grab a sip of water and your dumbbells. We're going to start with, actually, you don't need the dumbbell. Hey, Randall. You don't need the dumbbell. Actually, we're going to start with just those hip kicks. So grab onto the chair. Remember, window technique. Keep it sucked in. All the weight's going to be on that right foot. I'm starting out here, and we're going to go raise, pause, return, 1. Raise, pause, return, 2. Raise, pause, return, 3. Raise, pause, return, 4. Raise, pause, return, 5. So remember, some of you, it's going to look like this. Return 6, raise, pause, return 7. It's fine. Raise, pause, return 8. You're going to start feeling it in that stability leg also. That's 9. One more. Raise, pause, return 10. March a little bit. Side to side, step it out. What does this do? A couple things. It gets you comfortable stepping outside your shoulders. I see a lot of hip fractures in the field because people fall, and if you're falling sideways, what do you want to do? You want to be able to catch yourself. But you can't train that strength and stability if you're too tight through here. So this is going to be probably your stepping point for either not enough strength to step side to side, or you're not stretched enough for your range of motion. Now, go ahead and side to side step to the right side of the chair or the left, whichever side you did not do before. Get that hip in. Get set. We're going to do that other one. Weights over here. I gotta find the beat. There we go. Up, hold, down, 1. Raise, hold, return, 2. Raise, hold, return, 3. Raise, hold, return, 4. Advance your here. Raise, hold, return, 5. Raise, hold, return, 6. Raise, hold, return, 7. Beginners are probably here. Return, 8. Raise, hold, return, 9. Last one. Raise, hold, return, 10. Side to side step. If you do have problems with balance and stability, if this is you just getting started in a program, whether you are a senior citizen, you are a professional athlete, or you're just someone at work that's getting bored and you finally just want to do something on your lunch break, but you still don't feel quite confident or comfortable enough without holding on to something, get behind the chair. This is my island. You're just holding on so that you feel safer. Side to side stepping. You got 10, 9, 8, and 8. Now, if you can, add in the second step. There you go. Now, if you are traveling, some people do this. Some people put their hands out here. Some of us actually go with a circle. I learned that from Bonnie. Some people like to throw that step in there, the hop. If you are still getting started and you're short stepping, your 2 steps can be right here. Okay, they don't have to be this wide where you're going outside the chair. Okay? And break. Nice. Grab a sip of water. This time, we're going to rev it up a little bit and we're going to add that oblique crunch. Jennifer, what's the difference? The hip raise is here. This is what you should be feeling, okay? When you're doing this oblique crunch, and my toes pointed at you, and it's on the side of me, most of you is probably gonna look like this in the front. That's fine. Point is, you see where my shirt is bunching up? That's where you're supposed to feel it, not the very outside of the hip, okay? So go ahead and grab your weight. All my dumbbells are outside. So I'm using soup cans or SpaghettiOs. Okay, hands on here, foot's out here. Beginners, you're gonna wanna just keep your weight on this side, just like we were doing with the raise. And you're just gonna bring that elbow to knee and punch back up. Elbow to knee, punch back up. If that's too much, you just wanna be here and pick the knee up and down, that's fine, okay? So you got 5 more of these. Advance these, I'll show you an advanced movement. You're gonna float this out. Start with floating the foot. 2, 3, then you get your balance off here. 4, your hand off here, and that's 5. Foot goes down first, then the weight comes down and down. You're gonna switch hands, side to side step to the other side. This is actually when I teach one of my class, like my silver sneakers, or I teach senior strength and stuff. Everybody loves this one. I do too, actually. All right. 2, 1, here we go. Crunch and punch. Crunch and punch. Crunch and punch. I have a tendency to lean on that one. Crunch, there we go. And punch. Crunch and punch. Advance these. Crunch, float the foot. Punch, crunch, punch. Really advance. Other arms up. Punch and punch. Remember, you can just stay here and raise that knee. Give me one more good one. Step down, take that weight, put it in your chair. Give me a quick step march. Quick step march. So I'm trying to tighten all of this up and contract it. So I don't want to try and open it back up too much, but I want to work out a little funkiness that starts to feel like it's setting into our hips. So I'm moving that hip joint. And we just use that shoulder tassel. So move that shoulder. Move your weight through your elbows. Not marching up and down like this, but that elbow goes back and forth. Move that shoulder tassel. Forward 4 marches. 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick your feet up. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you have to hold the chair and your march is here, that's fine. 2, 4. You're going to move back. It's not much. You just move forward a little bit and move back. The most important thing is you're practicing picking your feet up from your legs, not throwing your feet up and pushing. You're actually picking the legs up with your knees. You're picking your feet up with your knees, or just doing it a lot lower. Nice. Okay. Grab a sip of water. We're going to repeat that set. And I've been getting a lot of requests for abs. So I will do an abdominal burnout again at the end of this, even if it's in the session. Haley, you like Catherine! Hey, Catherine! So people actually like my abs. It makes me excited because I love to do abs. Most of the time, everybody's like, oh my God, abs. So that's usually whenever I halfway through abs when people start throwing like gold balls and stuff at me to stop. Oh, put your weight down. All right, we're gonna work that hip raise on the outside again. So, beginners, go ahead and hold on. Remember, hip in, foot up, here we go. Raise, hold, down, 1. Raise, hold, down, 2. Raise, hold, down, 3. Raise, hold, down, 4. See how it's perfectly in line? Down, 5. Raise, hold, right now outside my hip. 6. Raise, hold, down, 7. So this time we're gonna go up, up, down, down, up, down, down. 3 more like that. Up, down, down. Advance these. You're out here. Up, down, down. 1 more. Up, down, down. Side to side step. I keep trying. I'm just hitting the thing. I need to do this outside. But I got sunburn Saturday, so I try not to go out in the sun too much. Double it. Double steps. Right here. I want you now to try and open your step up as wide as you can. This is about getting range of motion and strength outside of our shoulder width with your legs, okay? Your foot needs to be able to stabilize you outside of your shoulder, if you see what my feet are doing, as opposed to being here. But if you are here, that's okay, because you know what? This is senior startup, and you have to start somewhere, okay? You have to get comfortable just moving, and over time, I've watched it. I've been with these people for 2 years, and I've watched it turn into this, and I've watched it turn into this, and now I have them doing this, okay? You can get there, so just because I say, oh, you have to do this or you want to do this, you will get there. You just have to stay with me. It's going to stop on the opposite side of the chair. Nice. Okay, get set. We're going to do those hip raises again. So we're going to do 7 singles, and then we're going to do 4 count of the double count. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Raise, hold, return, 1. Raise, hold, return, 2. Advance these. You're out here. Hold, return, 3. Raise, hold, return, 4. Raise, hold, return, 5. Raise, hold, return, 6. Raise, hold, return, 7. 2 count. Up, down, down, 1. Up, hold wall, Dad. Down, 2. Up, my dad's working out. Up, down, down, 3. Up, down, down, 4. March it in place. Remember, if you're right here next to the chair, good. But you still want that other arm moving. Nice. We're going to do a 4-second count forward and backwards. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, 2, 3, 4. That's me holding the chair. If I'm not, I'm going to move. 3, 4, stepping back. Pick those feet up. Be very careful. Forward. When you are going backward, be very careful that you are not trying to drag your feet, that you're not catching on something or your shoes. You want to pick your feet up, moving forward and backwards. Don't drag your feet. When we come back, take a sip of water. When we come back, nice. Catch your breath. Take a sip of water. We're going to sit down and we're going to do some work from the chair. We're going to do, Jen, whatever I feel like. Focusing on the obliques. Take both of your soup cans, your dumbbells, your weights, whatever you want to call it. Take it to the chair. Give me a second because it's actually been, I've done this a couple different ways at class. I'm trying to find, that's the way we're going to go. All right, you're actually going to go with your single dumbbell. Everybody's going to have a different, so in class, we're going to have the advantage of everyone having the same chair, okay? And it has little grippies on the bottom so it doesn't slide like this one does on me, okay? So I understand now everyone at home is going to have a different style chair. The one I'm in is a very deep chair, so I end up having to seat a little bit more forward. I have trouble when I'm doing reclines. I've had to switch up the chairs for stuff like that. So I can't just tell you one specific way to put your feet for this movement. You have to figure out what feels the most comfortable and safest. If you are not comfortable doing this, please do not attempt it. I don't want anybody getting hurt. What I have found is the most comfortable way of doing an oblique dip is not with your feet together. You can feel it pulling, it feels like you're falling out of the chair. So I usually say start there, open the feet up at least as wide as the chair legs, and see how that feels. But you're not going out here. Once again, you're going down towards the floor, okay? This hand over here is counterbalance. So as I go down, I'm not taking it up with me. I actually want it to kind of stay low as I go down, and then I'm gonna come back up, okay? So when I go down, what am I looking for? I wanna feel this other oblique wide open. How do I get up? I want to crunch it. That's where you're feeling the weight, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna turn from the side so you can see what I mean by going straight down. 3, 2, 1. Down, pause, up, 1. Down, pause, up, 2. See how I'm going straight down to the floor, up, 3. I'm not reaching down here. You're gonna pull your back doing that, up 4. I'm not going way back here. I feel it in the front of my belly, 5. Down, hold, up, 6. You may be right here. Hold, up, 7. Down, hold, up, 8. Down, hold, up, 9. One more. Down, hold, up, 10. Take the weight and switch it to the other hand. The thing you need to play with is, do I feel safer with my feet a little wider or in? But you got to make sure that you're on the edge of the chair, because if you're back in the chair and you start opening up, you're going to start getting your hip and stuff in the way, okay? If I'm on the front of the chair, I can open my hips and I can still dip down under my butt, okay? So here we go. Down, hold, up, 1. Down, hold, up, 2. Down, hold, up, 3. I'm fixing my positioning. Hold, up, 4. Down. See how I'm going straight down? Up, 5. If I reach out here, I feel it pulling in my back. 6. I'm going straight down. This may be all you got. 7. Down, hold, up, 8. I do not expect everyone to have the same range of motion. I have athletes that do not have the range of motion I do in my obliques because I work them almost every workout. Nice. Take that weight and kind of set it in the chair. Take those arms and you're going to rock them. Lock them and rock them. That means you're going to make that basket weave. This is what I mean by basket weave. See basket weave? And then I'm going to flip them out if you can, because we're trying to stretch and open our arms up and our shoulders. Some of you may only get to here because that's your range of motion. You may not be able to flip your hands out. You may have rheumatoid arthritis and you can't basket weave. So you're going to touch fingers and fingers out. That's okay too. That's okay too. Nice. All right, so while we're here, you're going to go ahead and lean back. That's right. I got my can under my butt. That's usually where I hide it. Or my dumbbells usually right behind my back under me, because of why? I don't know, work smarter, not harder. I don't like people trying to fall out of their chair doing this. So if you can keep it up here, go ahead. Now, we're gonna do a single straight leg to hand, okay? It's a single leg flutter kick. So, beginners, you're probably gonna be like right here. Or you may just be raising the foot up. That's fine too. Intermediates, advancing, you're reaching for the ankle and going back down. I'm keeping my back on the chair the whole time. I'm really wanting to use my lower abs to pull this up, okay? So we're gonna do 10 on one side, then we're gonna switch and do 10 on the other. Beginners, you're coming back to the ground and resting in between. Advances, you're floating the foot, okay? 1, 2, 3, here we go. Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3. Beginners, maybe here, up, down, 4, up. Don't want to hear that. Don't let your foot hit the ground. Try to lower tap it. I think that's 6. Here we go. Up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down, 9, up, down, 10. We're going to switch legs. Here we go. Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down, 4, up, down, 5. I don't want to kick the 6, up, down, 7. Remember, don't want to hear that smacking. You just want to pick it up and set it down. Pick it up, set it down. Pick it up, set it down. Last one. Pick it up and set it down. Nice. Come back up to the top. Stretch those abs out just a little bit. Grab your weight. Going back to the oblique dips. Starting on the right arm. Remember, this arm does not stay stiff. You want to stay soft in the shoulder. Kind of keep your hand down here. It's going to help you balance. Here we go. Down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. Down, up, 4. Down. We're going to double count here. Here we go. Down, down, crunch, crunch. There you go. You should feel it here. Down, up, up. When I slow you down, down, up, up. When I slow you down, you should really feel it on the outside here. One more of those. Down, down, up, up. Nice. Take that weight. Let's help people shake the shoulders out a little bit. Shake them out. Shake them out. Jazz hands, everything you want to do. Wiggle them. Whatever you got to do. Get reset. Here we go. Down, up, 1. Down, up, 2. Down, up, 3. One thing I'm not sure if I mentioned in the beginning. 4. Down, up, 5. Pause for a second. Make sure that you're picking that chest up, straighten that, and those shoulders are back. You don't want to be oblique crunching this way. We're trying to work on all of those shoulders and back too. 2 count. Here we go. Down, down, up, 1. Down, down, up, up, 2. Down, down, up, up, 3. Down, down, up, up, 4. Down, down, up, up, 5. Nice. Now, I don't know what kind of soup can or weight or whatever it is that you're using at home. But if you have something that is less than 2 pounds or right around 1 pound, you actually can keep this in your hands if you want a little bit of an intermediate or advancement movement. Beginners, I do not recommend you folding anything. You're going straight plain hand body weight. If you want, those of you who want more intensity, you're going to add a weight to the hand. We're going for the single leg reaches and start this way. How do you hold the dumbbell or the can? I prefer this one. If you have better control, I just pick that. You have a better control if you're holding it in a hammer fist. I don't have a dumbbell in here. The butt of the dumbbells will be out this way, as opposed to holding it and reaching this way. It's a lot in the shoulder capsule in the front of the deltoid, so hammer fisted if you got a dumbbell. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, up, down 8, up, down 9, up, down 10. Go ahead and switch sides. Remember, beginners, you're just going to be holding onto the chair, raising that leg, putting it down, or using that hand to touch and come up if you can, or here, okay? Here we go. Up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4. Remember, you're looking to not hear that. You don't want to hear that. That means you're not controlling it. You're using a muscle. You're letting your body say, I'm going to put that back on the floor, or I'm not going to put it back on the floor. Okay, you don't want to hear snapping going around. One more. Nice. Take that weight behind you. Hold on to the chair. You're going to go right, down, left, down. Right, down, left, down. I advance these that can. For the next 15 seconds, you're going to hold here and flutter. Beginners, you're going to be sitting up, just trying to pick your feet up and down, or you can lean back, or you can be here. Just try to pick them up, put them down. You can do a minor march, okay? 4, 3, 2, 1, relax. Pull in, come on up, nice. Up to your feet. Grab a sip of water. Fall prevention is about flexibility and strength and stability and balance. Look, there's not one day of workouts that's going to give you all of that, okay? It's an across the board. There's a reason there's a senior startup, a senior speed, a senior stretch, a senior strength. They all have different purposes and different needs that the body requires as we age to keep it in the shape that it needs to be in to function appropriately in day-to-day life, okay? So that means that you're not going to get everything you need today, but today I am focusing on the pelvic girdle, okay? So I feel like a movement that also covers all of that is just a good old-fashioned chair, sit up, stand up, okay? So what you're going to do is, first of all, make sure your chair can't move. I don't want this to happen, okay? I don't want somebody falling out of the chair that way. So if you need to put your chair up against something stable, or if you're using your couch, that's fine too. Just make sure it's not going to slide from underneath you. You need your butt towards the edge of the chair, okay? You don't want your feet under your knees. I don't want you way back here, okay? Because then you're using the knees, but you're also putting your weight too far forward, okay? So you're wanting to be here, and you're just going to reach out, stand up. Then you're going to punch your butt back and sit back in the chair. As you come down, a lot of people go back like this. So as you come down, you're going to grab the front of your knees. So you're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Y'all see how my butt goes back when I go for the chair? I am reaching out to make sure the chair is back there. And look, some of you, you may be right here and you have to take your time coming down. That's fine. I just don't want people coming down or falling into their chair like I see a lot of time, right? If you can't get all the way down there, you need to get a higher chair, or take your time and sit, and then really take your time and stand up. You don't have to do as many reps. If you can though, you're here, right? This is advanced. Advanced, you're literally gonna float tap the chair, come back up. Float tap the chair. If you feel more comfortable with your hands out front here the whole time, that's fine. If you feel better in here, if you feel better with your hands on the top of your thighs, or on your knees, whatever feels better. If you have a weight in your hand, whatever you want to do if you're advanced, you know the movements you can or can't do. Those of you who are kind of in an intermediate place, you're right here. Oh my God, how long are we going to go for? I don't know. I learned this from Catherine. We're just going to go until the song's over. or until everybody starts crying, which is usually about every 13 seconds. In one of our classes, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I'm kidding. So you may get to where you're just here. That's fine. All I want you to do is to feel you're getting your weight over your legs. You're supposed to be over here, using your legs to stand up. I see people all the time do this to stand up, or they do this and they use that arm to ease down. Look at the muscle difference between my leg and my arm. Okay? When I get my weight over my knees, use my legs to stand up and sit down. When we come up, you're gonna break. Nice. Go ahead. Baby march to the side of your chair. No, I got it. Oh, this makes me miss Velma. Miss V, my backup vocals and silver sneakers. All right, nice. We're gonna have to stretch. Those of you who want to stretch. For those of you who want to stay and do a core burnout, you can stay into the core burnout, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you the stretch ahead of time. So hold on to the chair. We're always gonna stretch the quad. Always, always, always going to stretch the quad. You're gonna try and get that foot to your butt, okay? You're gonna do that by, y'all got that old shoe hook? Y'all remember my dad had one of his dress shoes when I was a kid. Little shoe horn. It's kind of what I think of whenever I put my finger inside my shoe like this. He used to get his dress shoes on with for church or work. If you can't do that, you can grab your pants leg. If you're not wearing pants, I recommend you start wearing pants so you can do the stretch. All right, here comes the balance. So first of all, y'all see this curve? You shouldn't pull that in. I am sitting on top. The next thing is you are not going to balance if you're here. Okay, I don't care if your leg is over here. This and this needs to be up as much as possible, okay? Or else it's going to pull you over. Straight arm, this is for Mary Kay, my other ladies that love this one at home. Today we're going to shoot for a 4-second raise and a 4-second down. So off the chair, 2, 3, 4, easy down, 2, 3, 4, step out wide, deep breath in, come down, reach out. Remember, you're going to be here if you need that balance. Name of the game, keep your knees as straight as you can. This is for, if you have a really tight hamstring, you may feel this in the hamstrings, or if your hamstrings, your glutes are so tight, you might feel it in your lower back. The goal is to have your back straight, not rounded. Okay, now bend your knees and roll up. Give me those shoulders back 3 times. What kind of shoulders? I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I don't know. The I don't know shoulders. I don't know. Mackenzie, did you eat an ice cream before bed last night? I don't know. I don't know. Yes, you did.
No.
Yes, you did. And you ate all my ice cream, too. Did you eat all my strawberry slushy little popsicles, the fruit healthy ones? I don't know. She said, yeah. That one's mine because you can't tell. I'm going to go eat all her tangerine ones. All right, right foot to right butt cheek. Nice. All right, we're practicing balance. Here it comes. Ready? This arm needs to be stiff. Look, if you throw your hand off, look at it, it's going to throw me off. This is a slow. You are trying to feel this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 seconds to go down. 2, 3, 4. Step out wide. Deep breath in. Butterflies at the top. You can't see them, but I'm doing butterflies for arthritis. Come down. Reaching out front. Now I'm going to separate my hands and do caterpillars. Caterpillars. If Miss Brenda was here, she does sign language. I would tell her I love you. Bend those knees. Rolling up. Give me those I don't know shoulders. About 3 times backwards. Hey, how do we get our feet back together from here? You're going to toe heel and heel toe. You're either going to be on a single foot when you do that, or you're going to double in. Y'all see my kid. She's doing this. To the music. You come in. All right, let's stretch those shoulders, lock them and rock them. Where are we safer? Oh, I don't know. Since we don't have obliques just yet, and we're working this day, maybe we should open our feet up just a little bit so we can work on stretching the shoulders, just rocking them back and forth. This time, when you have those, since the feet are open up, when you come down, you're just gonna reach out forward. Bend the knees and roll, shoulders back. Go ahead and, if you can, lock them. Go ahead. If you can't and you just need to hold here, just remember that We're gonna have to do even numbers, which means after 2, you're gonna switch to the other side so you get the same flexibility on both sides. Hey, Abby. Okay, here we go. Ready? Deep breath in, press that chest out and forward. Relax your shoulders as you exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale and relax through your back, through your mouth. If you are crisscrossing hands, this is where you would switch your hands off for the last 2 reps. Inhale. Exhale and relax. Inhale. Exhale, but don't relax the shoulders, just let the hands go. Nice. Hold on to the chair. Actually, step behind if you can. Open your feet up, and you're going to let your head just kind of drop over, like you're trying to listen to music in your left shoulder or your left trap. Then you're gonna let it roll forward to where you're kind of looking at the ground, but like at an angle. Keep going and let your chin drop to your chest. Then you're gonna go to the side where you're looking at the ground at an angle here. Now you're looking straight at me, your ear is hovering over that shoulder. Then we're gonna look at the sky. Or we're gonna go back to the right shoulder. I can't talk when my head's back there. Right shoulder, looking at the corner. Chin to chest. Looking at the left corner. Left ear to left shoulder. And come on up. Shake those shoulders out. All right. This is where, if you are not interested in the core burnout afterwards, then you can hop off. If you want to see some of the core workout burnouts that you can eventually and will eventually get to if you stick with us, then you can watch. If you want to join in, I'm going to do this no weight, just some body weight stuff. Since I covered obliques, I think we're probably going to start with a Russian twist, which also works the upper core. Wake me up before you go. Okay, I would normally do a timer on this, but I'm playing music, and that makes it easier for me to push through abs whenever I'm playing music. So I'm going to do a count. So we're going to do 1, 1, 1, center, 1, center. So right is a rep, left is a rep. Okay, so we're going for 10 total. So feet are going to be out, bends a little bit. I'm going to climb back, put my hands to my chest. Here we go to the right first. Right, center, left, 1. Right, center, left, 2. Right, center, left, 3. Right, center, left, 4. It feels like I'm trying to kind of tuck my elbow behind me. This is 5. This chair is really hard to get reclined back enough. If you're advanced enough, you can go here. I don't like people crisscrossing their feet because it messes them up. If you can hover your feet, go right ahead. Last one. Nice. From there, we're going to go to, I like heel tap tuck-ups. Heel tap tuck-ups. So you're going to hold yourself to the chair. Maybe this is easier. Yeah. Either here or here, whatever feels better for you. But you're keeping your knees at a bend, and you're tucking them up, and you're going to come heel tap and tuck back up. Okay, so you're not wanting to tuck here, where my feet come up underneath my butt. Okay, I'm going to start them out there. I'm going to keep them open and close back down. Beginners, you may be right here. You may just be hopping off the ground. That's cool. 10. Let's go. Up, tap, 1. Up, tap to 2 counts. So it's up, down, tap, up, down, 4, up, down, 5. You're trying to keep that back as straight as you can so you can keep that core open. Up, down, 7, up, down, 8, up, down. This one's brutal on hip flexors too. Last is 10. Come up. So just as we were doing that same leg, same arm, straight forward. You're going to do cross for 10. Then we're going to alternate for 10, which means you're going to end up switching your hands off. So starting right arm, left leg, straight kicks. Here we go. Up, down, 1, up, down, 2, up, down, 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, up, down 8, up, down 9, up, down 10. We're switching to the other side. This chair is so, I have to get up on the chair. It's hard to that. Here we go. Up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, up, down 8, up, down 9, up, down 10. Now we're going to alternate for 5. Here we go. Up, down 1, left, down, right, down 2, left, down, right, down 3, left, down, right, down 4, left, down, right, down 5. Ooh, Lord, I don't care what your fitness level is that if you do that to your max ability, you're gonna work. I just did. I'm actually really sweating. Y'all can't tell this, but I am. All right, let's see. I want to do crunches, basic crunch. So I know that we've covered this one, but there is one that I actually like to do, like this. What you do is because I don't have a ball, I usually put like a ball behind our ear, and we lay here, we come up and down with the ball behind our ear. I don't like people to hold their head because people pull in their head when they hold their head. So what you can do is pinch your earlobe, and you're just gonna face your arm forward. And notice that I'm starting with both of my knees curled. This hand's grabbing the other side of the chair. This arm is forward, and I'm going to go up and down. This is an advancement where your back comes off of the ground too. Right now, if you're a beginner, you're just bringing that knee to elbow, okay? And you're gonna do that 10 times. So, up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, keep going, up, down 5, up, down 6, up, down 7, up, down 8, up, down 9, up. Notice my chin is not tucking down. 10. Big thing is I don't want you doing this. Do not pull your chin down. You're using your legs, your knee, and your elbow to come together, but using your core to do it. If you do your chest down, you're going to pull on your neck. Switch hands. Keeping that knee bent. We're tucking up. Here we go. Up, down 1, up, down 2, up, down 3, up, down 4, up, down 5, up, turning it down 6, keep going, up, down 7, up, down 8, up, down 9, up, down 10. Y'all see what I mean when I'm going this way? I'm not doing this. I'm not pulling my head down, up and down. Okay, and then I gotta finish with the toughest one. You're gonna come up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. If this doesn't feel like you have enough stability, you may be over your head this way. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. Beginners, you go up, out, in, up, out, in. So you're kind of hopping up, hopping out, hopping in. The rest of you are going to tuck. You may go out, tuck this way. But I really like you to try and go up, out, in, down, up, out, in, down. If you're really advanced, you can go up, in, down, up and out, in, down, up, out, in, down. My core is shaking. Up, out, in, down, up, out, in. Last one. Here we go. Up, out, in, down. Nice. Stretch. Come on, stretch that core out. Up and reach back. Go ahead up onto your feet. It's a lot of hip flexor. So I'm actually gonna do that stretch again on my quad. And we'll shuffle to the other side. I will show y'all actually my favorite one for this, but you have to have the chair like against the wall for it. Has to be against something really stable. If I do it on my arm. Ouch. Put it on my couch so you can actually see what we're doing. Have a baby over here. Okay. So the chair is facing that way. I'm literally going to take and put my foot up on the chair here. Okay, that's it. I'm going to keep my chest and my chin up. All I'm going to do is lean forward. That's it. You should feel that hip flexor. So normally I would not say put that inside leg up. I'm afraid to turn the chair around. Some people feel more stable having the leg up on the leg that the chair is in. And all you're doing is leaning that hip forward. So you may feel it all the way to the calf. You go this way, probably going to hit the calf and the hamstring. I want you to stay up, chest up, chin up, and you're just like leaning forward on the knee. Bring it here, come back forward. So I would normally say have the chair the other leg. But this has to be against something completely stable. And why is it facing me? Because if I have it facing away from me and I don't have enough stability, look, it pulls me over and it defeats the purpose of what I'm trying to stretch. It just goes into a deep runner's lunge, gets my calf. So I need the stabilizer sideways. This has to be against a wall or something. The chair will not slide, and you will not fall into it because you're not just putting your leg up here, you're actually leaning into it. Okay, so if the chair is too high and you have a stool or something, you still need to make sure that stool is stable and that you have something to hold on to. You have to figure out what feels better. Is my stabilizer, if I'm falling over, I feel like having the same leg on the same side of stability arm, or am I putting 2 points of contact and then I'm stretching the one in the middle and putting your hand on this knee? You just have to do what feels best for you, okay? And that should stretch the hip flexor, okay? If you feel uncomfortable doing any movements at all, please do not try them. Do not do them. If you see something and you like it, you couldn't just get it down, you don't know what to do with it, private message me, call me, text me, send me a message on my personal page, send it on my awful page, whatever you want to do. Just get in touch with us. We have a website, we have an email address. It's all at the top of the Facebook page. Share with your friends and your family videos every day geared towards the senior citizen community, but anyone can do them. Anyone can do them. And we always recommend if you invite someone, tell them to go back or help them go back and pull up those startup videos to kind of get a feel for things, okay? Other than that, I really hope everyone has a great week coming up. We have some awesome stuff going on. We got Catherine on Tuesday and Thursday with Senior Speed to get our coordination up. I know it's improving mine. I got my gymnast doing it, it's helping her. And then on Wednesday, I'll be covering senior strength. So that is going to be building bigger, stronger muscles, a little bit of a slower class because I'm focusing on lifting and good technique. Thanks, Jeff. And then I hope you did the workout. And if you didn't, then I'm going to text you and tell you need to do it again. Anyway. Friday's Amber or Caesar doing senior stretch and flow on Friday, or I may do a senior mobility stretch at noon. It just depends on our schedule with the kiddos. So until then, thank you for coming and filling my love cup today. So now go out and fill somebody else's.